Welcome back. We got more weather to talk about in South Carolina. Thankfully, though, it's going to be sunny weather. Take a look at tomorrow. This is going to be Saturday. It's going to be mostly sunny tomorrow. We're going to start out around 70 and we'll end up around 85. And this is going to be the theme going throughout the next 7 days. We've had several days full of rain. Those days are going to be coming to an end for now. The wind's going to be out of the east too, so we're going to have the sea breeze coming inland. But that's going to change as we go into the end of next week. But for now, you're thinking it's going to be sunny all week. Let's talk about the UV index. That's really going to be around 7 and 8 for the next couple of days. Then it lowers to 6 on Friday, and that's all because of a system that could get close to South Carolina. We'll talk about that here coming up. So, some of our weather models have been talking about a potential tropical storm developing and could turn into a hurricane. The National Hurricane Center gives it a 40% chance of developing within the next 7 days. So this is what one of the weather models is showing. This is the American weather model. This didn't really do so well with the last tropical system, but it does show a tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico, and then all of them show it moving north. However, it's too early right now to tell exactly where it will go, where it's going to make landfall, and what impacts it will bring to what areas of the United States. So to put this into some more perspective, I've gathered the three most reliable weather models. We've got the European in the red, the Canadians in the green, and the Americans in the blue. And what you'll notice is that they all have this tropical system starting in a different location. And the tips of these arrows are going to be where it has it 7 days from now. So this would be Friday at 2 o'clock next week, so September 27th. And this is going to be the track over the next 7 days. So the European model in the red shows it developing in the Bay of Campeche on the western side of the Yucatan Peninsula, and it has it moving very slow, not really going anywhere in 7 days' time. But take a look at the Canadian and the American model. They're both on the other side of the Yucatan Peninsula, and then they have it moving north, curving north, and making landfall somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico. And the reason why we have to watch this here in South Carolina is because the eastern side of a tropical storm is always the strongest part. So when this does eventually move inland, that could put parts of South Carolina in the stronger part of the storm. However, if it moves west of us, that would then put the upstate and the Midlands in the stronger core of the storm. But it's still too early to tell. So for now, we'll just forget about it. We won't worry about it over the weekend. And then we'll come back on Monday, and we should be able to talk about this in a little bit more detail because the storm really hasn't even formed yet, so we don't really have that much data to talk about. And also, this land interaction here with the Yucatan Peninsula is really going to tell us more information about this tropical storm. When it develops, its name will be Helene. Anyways, going throughout the weekend, the next couple of days looks like this. So Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, it's going to be mostly sunny. We're going to see temperatures in the 80s, low temperatures in the 70s, close to the upper 60s. So we know it's going to be dry. And then going throughout the end of next week, Wednesday and Thursday, clouds are going to begin to increase, but we don't really see that impacting the temperatures that much. But then take a look at Friday. I put mostly cloudy skies for Friday, and that's because some of the weather models do show the storm getting close to South Carolina, but like I said, it's still too early to tell. So for now, we'll keep it mostly cloudy. That won't really impact the temperatures that much, but this forecast can and will change, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But hey, over the weekend it's going to be sunny, it's going to be nice and dry, so don't worry about it. We'll come back next week and talk about it in more detail. But for now, get out there, enjoy the weekend, and have a nice one. I mean, really, it's going to be nice outside, dry, not too cold, not too hot, and we won't have any rain to worry about.